Okay, well, it's been about 5 or 6 months, or maybe even somewhere around there, 5 or 6 months that I made a last kit update video, and I wanted to make a progression update on just how much the kit is growing, and pretty much how I'm probably gonna finalize some of what I'm gonna do, or finalize something with the setup. So. I thought I'd make another drum tour video, kit tour video. The brand of drums, Premier Drums. Go Premier Drums. They have great sound and they have great quality. We're going to start off with the drums, and we're going to start with the snare drum. It's a 14 by 5.5. Great sounding snare drum, played on Evans reverse power center or reverse dot. I'm gonna switch out the head here pretty soon and probably use the heavyweight just because it's, I don't want to start bashing away the single ply that's on the top of the head there, but just thought I'd use another head and probably experiment. And then the tom is a 10-inch, is a 12-inch, and 14-inch. Thinking about buying a 16-inch, but kind of go far way around. Plus, I like using this area as an auxiliary area for all my stuff. As you can see, that's my kit. It's a book I've been reading real quick. Vinny Appice, he's a Vinny Appice, badass drummer. And yeah, so I can't remember the kick drum. I can't remember the size of the kick drum, but we're gonna go with the cymbals, left to right. Top hi-hat, 13-inch K hi-hat. K series, 13-inch, very dry, absorbs it. And on the bottom is a Z Custom ripple hi-hat, a lot heavier, and it's a lot more sensitive. And when it doesn't absorb, the hi-hat, it sounds like this. But it's a good set of hi-hats overall. And we're gonna go over the first crash. This is a Zildjian. 17-inch thin crash cymbal, pretty good crash cymbal. Nice, it gets the job done. I kind of want to go to medium thin crashes, but it's a crash. I've had this for a while. It's just a great cymbal. And then over here is the accent section. Is my accented cymbals. We're going to start off with the current cymbal setup for accents I have, which is my 8-inch Avitas Splash, extra thin splash. One of my favorite sounding splash. It's a little bit darker than the other splash I just bought, which is a Radius Splash, which is much brighter. But I switch them in and out. And then the other splash cymbal is a let me shut that thing up. The other splash is a Sabian AA 10-inch splash. I bought it used. I was originally going to use it for a stack or some sort. And hey, as a splash, it sounds pretty great as well. So, yeah. And then to the right of that is the Zanero Fat 8-inch bell. I believe this is I think it's 8 inches, but it's a great bell. Rings pretty well, and as you can see, it's mounted to an L-arm clamp that's to the boom arm to the front of the kit there. See, the configuration has like the tom arm setup that's linked to the bass drum. So, yeah, so same goes for this one too. It's on an L arm. So, moving to the right here is the Zildjian Z series ride cymbal. I believe it is a Z series. It is, I think it's a medium ride, maybe a medium thin ride. I can't remember. Cymbal's pretty old, but it's one of my favorite sounding cymbals, and it will not die. It is a warhorse. It is 20 inches, great sounding to ride on, and it's a great sounding to crash on. And then over here, slightly overlapping this cymbal, is the recent crash I just bought used, just because I'm finding good deals on used cymbals recently. It's a Sabian AAX Explosion Crash, 16-inch. I've always been a fan of explosions, so the Explosion Crash is a great cymbal. I think this is a medium, maybe it's a medium crash, maybe medium thin, but I know it's thicker than the other cymbal that's here. But it's a great sound, great resonance, great decay, and yeah. Then the bottom of that is the Zildjian ZBT ride, which is a thick ride. Mainly used as my primary ride for when I'm playing, a lot of rock stuff or something that's heavier. Kind of want something that's more has more attack. So, and the ZBT is a pretty good cymbal. So it's it's a cheaper Zildjian, but it's a good series nonetheless, and a great sounding dark bell, and that's what I like for having cymbals. And on this cymbal here is the Sabian AA Fast China. You can see it under here, something like that. Fast Chinese. And really what the difference is between a regular China cymbal, Sabian AA China, and a Fast China is that a regular China has a lot more wash to it, and a lot trashier, and it has a lot of decay. This one has a little bit less decay, and kind of sounds a little bit cooler as more of a stack, which is what I use this cymbal in. But it sounds pretty good, so it's a pretty good China, and that's about it. And I also forgot to mention on the drums here is this is the brand new snare drum I just bought literally today, making this video. It's a Pearl M80, 10 by 4 inch. I just basically use this as an auxiliary snare. It's pretty good for a lot of accented stuff, or has like a poppy sound. So, and it also has a boom arm attachment or tom clamp, but I bought a snare stem just because it's a little bit easier to move that way. So, yeah, it's a good sounding drum. So, yeah, that's about it. And as you can see, I have the pedals set up here, our DW5000 chain drives. This is double pedal. As you can see, that there's the other pedal there, obviously. There's my little hand drum that I've been, I take to other places if we're doing acoustic sessions or not. Mine now usually makes kind of a lot of, dang focus there. Mine now kind of makes quite good drums for that kind of stuff, so, yeah. So, and yeah, that's basically it. That is pretty much the kit nowadays. I wanted to make another updated video of this, so I really hope I kind of explained the other cymbals that I have. And if you might be wondering why I have that explosion crash on, is the other cymbal right here is, I mentioned last time, is a Pisces 505 series. You can hardly see it, but let me pull it out. It's a Pisces 505 series, 16-inch crash. Pretty thin. It's a great cymbal, but it's probably older than most of your viewers out there. It's a 25-year-old cymbal, so I thought, it's probably time to retire it. But, I might bring it out here now and then, but it's a great cymbal. So, we'll just leave that there for now. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope you guys watch some more content on drum covers and pony comic dubs. So, have a good day.